see as well, this is another name. I don't have this yet. I picked it up. I made my analysis on Thursday in anticipation of a Friday move or Friday pick, but this one actually ran from where my entry was supposed to be. My entry was supposed to be around $68 per share, but guess what? It ran away. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Well, this is your boy Francis. Welcome to the Trading Success Show. If this is your first time, you are welcome to this channel. Now we're going to be talking about stocks, and we're going to be talking about stocks that I actually picked up as out of Friday, before Friday close, right? So, and I also have others that I'm watching as well, which is right here in this book, and I have some positions that Warren Buffett also have on his portfolio. So I'm gonna be picking up stocks, and the idea is to have two stock portfolio. One is about 20 stocks and the other one is about 10 to 20 stocks, right? So these are gonna be good companies, strong companies, solid companies. Okay, so that is what I'm gonna be looking at, and some of the stocks I'm gonna tell you which one I did pick up today and the ones I'm anticipating to also pick. Also looking at the week, we got numbers that came in terms of economic calendar. We're looking at reports, so that really is what we're going to be watching coming next week, pretty much. So keep an eye out on what is going to happen. Okay, last week we got the core PCE that came out, jobless claim, as well as consumer confidence, as well import index, PPI, core PPI as well. We're going to be coming up next week. Remember, this is not a recommendation to buy or to sell any stock or equity. This is for entertainment purposes only. Now let's get into the market, but before then I would like to talk about the holdings for Cathywood as well. So this is Cathywood, pretty much ACT Invest, right? So we're looking at ACT performance so far. Okay, if we're looking at 5-year performance in terms of ACT Invest, we're looking at what? We're looking at pretty much since inception, we're looking at about 10% across board. Like looking at the market price, about 10%. But overall, for 1 year, we've been beaten down on this trade. Looking at month over month too, will give you an idea what we got going on. Top 10 holdings for Cathywood. We got Tesla is the top 10, one of the top 10, which is well, guess what? That is about 10%, 9.95% Tesla, followed by Roku, Zoom, Coin, Square. Okay, some of these stocks I also have this. I also have Teledoc as well. I think I did pick up Teledoc today. Okay. Anyways, if you have any questions, concern, you can email me at tradingsuccessshow@gmail.com, or you can follow me on my stock tweet, as well as you can follow me up on my Twitter account. Okay, so now for the SPY, we're looking at SPY. This is our FinViz, right? So we're looking at levels on SPY. For levels I'm watching is going to be this 416, 420 area. That is the level I'm going to be watching for on SPY, because that is going to act as a very critical level in terms of resistance after we've actually broken this downtrend, right? Now looking at it on a stock chart, we see that SPY is actually pushing and pushing and pushing right into 416, 417 area. This is the level to actually watch this game, right? And see if we continue to push to the upside. RSI is still decent to continue to run in terms of volume coming in too. Okay, so keep an eye out on the market. The market is due to really bounce. For now, I'm gonna be watching SPY. Every time SPY pull back into the 50 exponential moving average, that is a go. Anytime it's pull into the 20, I will actually look into the trade, see if I can continue to add to position. But if it does come down to the 50 exponential moving average, guys, that is where I'm beginning to see my trend works, right? So that's where I'll be watching for my trend pattern hold in the market. Also looking at QQQ as well, we'll also have QQQ. I'm looking at price back into 325, 330. That is gonna be the spot for QQQ, but overall I'll be looking at price holding the 20 exponential moving average in the coming days. Also, we're going to take a look at a very critical name, and for a start of our stock is going to be Tesla. So Tesla, pretty much Tesla has been really trying to bounce off of this zone, right? This 150 area. We need to actually reclaim this trend. If we can reclaim this trend, if price can really reclaim this trend, therefore we're back into the inverse head and shoulder pattern. So this is the left side, right side, and this is the head. So if we can really get back into that 166, 165 area, then we can continue to push to the upside into 174. But keep an eye out on Tesla for the coming week, because we'll also have the big boy showing up in the market as well, which is on Wednesday, May the 3rd. We're gonna have what? We're gonna have JPowell. JPowell is going to be around. JPowell is going to be talking about things. He's going to be talking about moving the market up or moving the market down. And then followed by, initial jobless claim as well as unemployment rate. Okay, so keep an eye out on those names. Okay, test of Tesla. WBD, I also pick up some shares around the $13 spot. Reason why I pick up $13 because looking at this left side, we had issues there. I think we're clearing that area. That is the reason why I picked this up right here. Remember, it's not a recommendation. Also, we're looking at $14 in the as our next spot for resistance. So Warner Bros Discovery, I think that is still okay. I'm looking for price to continue on that name. Also, let's take a look at the meat of the day. This is a Chinese stock. It's a financial group company, and guess what? We got into the overbought zone. Okay, this stock actually did push nicely, when the market closed yesterday or on Thursday, and guess what happened? Let's take a look at it real quick. Okay, I did play this, but I didn't do really good on the short side. I did good on the long side. This is what happened looking at this stock, right? So this is what happened. Market, it will actually push, sold a little bit, and then boom to the upside right into 260. And all of a sudden, guess what? The market opened at 3 a.m. Guess what? We started selling off on that name. This is it right here. So we push all the way to the top 260 area, and guess what? Market opened 3 a.m. boom to the downside and got to this area, consolidated just a little bit, and then boom back to retest that 260 area again. But we just couldn't get through. We got around 256, 257, and back to selling off again. And also another name also wanted to take the same pattern, and that is HUDI. HUDI also wanted to take the same pattern, and guess what? I got in here around 325 or so, and I just rolled this up all the way to 1485, but I didn't sell until about $14. So I sold half of my position and then started pulling back down. So I put a stop loss right around $13 on the remaining. So I sold some out only to pick some back up again around the $7 in anticipation of that 3 a.m. move. So we'll see if Monday comes Monday and we have that 3 a.m. move, we should be good to reclaim some of that benefit. So right now we're really extended on TOP to the upside, and we really did after our close around the $55. So I'll be looking for this to really pull back down to where it's supposed to be. NET, I picked up some as well around the $43. So I'm expecting these to continue to push back up. We created this gap, and I think cloud fair is going to do great. TNC as well. This is another name. I don't have this yet. I picked it up. I made my analysis on Thursday in anticipation of a Friday move or Friday pick, but this one actually ran from where my entry was supposed to be. My entry was supposed to be around $68 per share, but guess what? It ran away, so I'm not chasing that name at all. SMCI is another name to keep an eye out. We've been pushing and pushing and pushing. Right now, $100 is going to act as our support. If we break 105, 106, we'll continue to push right into 110 on that name. I still have some on that as well. Also looking at SEAS World Entertainment, I'll be looking for boom boom play, which is our bottom bounce play right here. 54 breaks, then we're going to be seeing 56 in the coming days. PayPal also, I've been thinking about PayPal. PayPal is really looking good. Reason why I said that is because we have this inverse head and shoulder that is pretty much forming right now. So if we can continue to push to the upside, break this $77 spot, then we can continue our way out of this consolidation zone. We just need to get past this $77-78 spot, and then we should be all right. I also pick up PI as well. I pick up some position right around the $84 in anticipation of the bounce, but right now I'm not satisfied because guess what? We have a lot of room for this to really push to the upside. From where we got our eyes, we got about 81%, 80% to the downside. So I'll be looking for some form of a retracement back to around $100, $95, $100, and see what that stock actually does. OMCL, we're looking at price bouncing through, and it did bounce, give us a good solid hammer. Right now, 20 exponential moving average is going to act as our support as we visit $63 per share. Costco as well, I also added some to my position, so I just picked up about 5 shares or so. Right now we got about 505. Let's see if this will continue to push to the upside. Right now we have this inverse head and shoulder pattern that we're currently watching. BRBR, right now we got this channel, this beautiful channel we're watching right now, and that is what's been holding. So any pullback to this channel, I'll be adding, I'll be really picking some. I don't have this right now, but I'll be picking some up as well on bell ring brands. Okay, Google, I also added Google on the pullback as well. So right now we're looking at price breaking through, get back into 110. I picked up some around the 105, 104 area in anticipation of the push back into 110. So keep an eye out on Google. I think that is a beautiful name to watch. Apple as well. Apple has this level, this trend that I'm watching right now. We can push right through 172, 173. Then we should be good and see if we pull back into the 20 exponential moving average again. So 165 is your support for now on Apple. AI, I also added to my long-term position on AI because of we're back to this 3-bar play right here, and I will be looking for consolidation around the $16-17 zone. And if we can hold this spot, then we can really push back into this moving average right here, about $21-22. So keep an eye out as well. We're looking at Para as well, PARA. This is Warren Buffett holding as well. This is Paramount Global. I'm looking at price breaking through the spot 23.50, 24. That is the spot to watch. So keep an eye out as that name comes in. FSS as well. I'll be looking for price to break through the 200 moving average for now. But for now, as I watch the 50 exponential moving average, if we can break through that spot, then our 52.50, which is our 200 moving average, would be good to actually come true. So keep an eye out. The next level is going to be pushing back right into $55. Guys, the remaining chart, I'm going to post it up on my Twitter. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your weekend with me. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, guys. Peace and love, guys. Bye-bye.